You know how Pharrell is like his own sound?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he's R&B.
Yeah, would you call Pharrell R&B?
I would call for R&B.
He does a lot of pop. I wouldn't call, what's that song? Happy.
Pop is not a genre, but R&B.
What do you mean it's not a genre? It's
Ah,
a
yeah,
grouping under which, songs are listened
big
to.
words, yes. Grouping under which. Yes.
Songs are grouped and listened to.
Yeah.
Anything that you don't like the sound of, you just call pop.
Pop, R&B.
I feel like there's a difference.
Between
Pop and R&B.
I'm not saying there's no difference. I'm saying he is pop R&B.
Which are two quite
There's pop rock.
yeah, there's pop hip hop, which is Drake.
Yeah.
Yeah, but pop, I would say pop R&B is a big chunk of the market. When's the last time you listened to pop rock?
Don't test me. No, who you're talking
On
to.
the way here.
Really?
Yes.
In my head right now.
Okay, what's a...
Bop.
I swear to God, I knew it. I told you.
What is Bop? I don't even know what that
You
is.
don't know the Hansons?
You don't know the head? You crazy.
What?
Bop, 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 bop.
Bop.
How do we know this? You know?
How do you know this? Why do you know
Because
this?
everybody knows who the fuck they are.
Is this new?
No, it's
No.
not new.
Okay, I'm talking
I
about
had a
you.
VHS of the Hansons. What are
They
you
came up
talking about?
and fucking like fell and faded out. That
Okay,
was a
no,
long
no.
time
Throw
ago.
out the 1 hour VHS.
I'm talking about new, relevant pop rock,
Relevant pop rock?
What's
Yeah.
relevant?
I don't know, like trendy and shit.
Gorillas. I'd consider
You say
Gorillas pop rock.
words. You just say words. Trendy.
And there's something that's like popping at the moment, like something that's
Pop
like...
rock is not popping at the
There
moment.
we go, that's what I'm saying.
Yes, but
That's
it
what
still
I'm saying.
Yeah,
exists.
but Gorillas, for example, is pop rock. To me, it's pop rock.
Aren't they alternative?
No, yeah, exactly. They're much...
I could be wrong. I have no idea.
They're much more diverse than
They
just
are
rock.
alternative, but they are pop.
They're pop hip hop as well.
They're very popular music.
Yeah.
Gorillas.
Also pop hip hop in a sense.
Ooh.
Pop hip hop. Like,
Gorillas.
No, it's not.
no.
Yeah, yeah.
There's
full
one song.
band.
There's one song with one verse. That's
Yeah,
hip hop. That's it.
But then again, they're a very diverse band. Can I call
They're
them a
very
band?
inclusive.
Yeah.
So
Which makes them
So
pop.
we were in hip hop and saying now we're a band. Are you just picking and choosing?
No, I'm just saying, they're not easy to categorize. That's what I think. Gorillas are not easy to categorize specifically. They're much more,
True.
out there compared to other sounds.
True.
They're not even real. They're not even real sounds.
That's one person.
Yeah.
I think.
But I stand with my point. Pop rock is not a thing nowadays.
Shamsi, come on.
See, the fact that you're gonna have to
Come
go look
on.
up, pop rock, that tells me it's not a thing.
Gorillas doesn't fit in. Oh wait, where is it? Oh, I forgot. I'm not wearing it. I can't see very well. Okay, now my eyes. I can't choose. Gorillas doesn't fit neatly into one genre.
Sahih.
There we go.
Their music is blended of various styles, often described as alternative hip hop. You're right, Shamsi. Alternative rock, art pop, and electronic,
There we go.
and incorporating elements of hip hop, trip hop, dub, world music, and more.
And you get that when you listen to all of their albums, like consecutively. Their albums don't really sound the same, and they're always experimenting. That's the nice thing about them.
I think even like one album doesn't sound the same.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Tyler recently. Tyler's albums have become much more diverse
You mean Tyler,
in
the creator?
sound. The creator, yeah, much more diverse in sound. Like his last album doesn't sound like
His current album.
doesn't sound like the rest of his discography. So he gets points for being artistically motivated to explore.
Why are you asking
Stop
me?
using big words that don't mean anything.
No, I'm
Just say
Speaking
it's
of big words,
going out there.
thanks to you, I got in trouble last week.
Thanks to me.
Yes, you.
Are you welcome?
No.
You're not welcome.
Galag called me.
Okay.
And now, let me say this again. Galag called me at 2 p.m.
Okay.
Galag doesn't call me at 2 p.m.
Nap time.
Galag never called me at 2 p.m. It was an emergency.
Okay.
Wasn't awake for the emergency.
Mm.
So then I woke up and I saw a call from Galag at 2 p.m. I was like, not going to call him back.
What's going on? I don't even want to know.
Not going to call him back. I'm going to wait it out and see.
Okay.
And come around midnight, which is our usual hate gathering,
The ritual.
he called me up. I was like, hey. And from the second I said, hey, قليل الحياة اللي قدامك.
Oh wow. What? Why? What did I do?
He was like, I just finished the Charlie Kirk part. And Shamsi said a word. And I want to know, what did he say? I was like, okay. So I went to look at it. And you said decadence. But you meant
Decadence.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
How old is he? ليش ما في يتكلم؟
True. I mouthed it as you were saying it.
I mean, and none of y'all stopped me, Yanni, because y'all.
I gave up years ago.
Yeah, we just.
I just allow it to happen.
There's no
well,
hope.
well, thank you for still sharing your hate, Galag. First of all, that's one. That's A. I appreciate it. And thank you for correcting me from across space and time. That's two.
It's like, والله عادي مشكلة. Like, no
Sorry.
shit.
You see, this is why I have you guys here to always put me
Put the blame on us.
Yeah, exactly. To always put me on the right path. Like I feel like this is part of our strength, fellas. We correct each other. You know.
So if we didn't correct you,
No, we correct each other.
Each other.
Okay, notice that this
I
happened.
contribute too.
Yeah, it's a two-way road. It's a three-way road.
No, it's not a
actually.
three-way, Shamsi.
Yeah.
so what you're saying, what you're trying to say is that 3 wrongs make a right.
مثلث متحرك هو. You know.
Tiki taka.
In a sense.
Hey, welcome back to the It's your boy Ada. What's happening? What's popping? Episode 314. I hope.
Hope so. Yeah.
Got the homie Turks right behind
Hello.
me. I got Champs right next to
Yo.
me. Number 1 is healing. Number 1 is a bad
Emotionally.
bitch. He's a bad bitch right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He started talking to me with his nose in the air now. Like I hear from the phone. Did y'all call him?
Not yet.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
I texted him. That was a mistake.
So I never lied when I said we don't like each other.
No,
Yeah.
no.
I'm glad they're all on
You're
brand
very
here.
on
Yeah.
point. And
Respect.
this is Yanni.
Consistency.
Yeah, and notice this is after the man has gone through, major changes in his life. So yeah, we don't really care about each other that much.
I heard samba music playing in the background when I called.
Okay, what the hell? Doesn't sound like a good start.
Once you get a BBL, you need to start making money. And so he's trying to pay all back.
You need to start practicing.
Expect new TikTok dances.
Yeah, but keep in mind, number one, we are happy that you are not here.
Alhamdulillah.
Please get better.
We'll see, we'll see him soon. He's getting healthy. I called him. He's like all uppity and everything. Hey, I'm like, oh, whoa, what's happening?
It's the healing process.
Exactly. He's like, oh, he just looked good now. He's happy.
Yeah, his heart needs time to grow back to its circular size.
So many wrong things in the world.
Yes.
Yeah.
So before we start, I still want to read this. I found this and I really loved every minute of it. God bless Twitter.
The internet once again wins.
You're like, men have flipped the script and are using phrases women often say. Okay?
Okay.
I'm going to read that to y'all. I need a real woman to make me feel safe enough to rest in my masculinity.
Whoa, bro, those are a lot of big words.
Oh.
A real woman,
Interesting.
huh?
We can use those?
Here's another one. Put me in my rough boy era.
No.
Rough boy era.
No.
I don't even want to know what that means.
Because I'm not going to tell you.
No, you don't have to.
I want to explore that.
This is the best one. Ladies, if you ask me out but not offering to cover the cost of a babysitter, a fresh lock retwist, and a lineup, then why do you even ask in the first place? y'all ain't got no home training.
Wow. Like, see, I'm happy that men are reclaiming their ground.
Fair games.
Yeah.
Equality.
This is what partnership is all about.
She tried to go 50-50. I said, do I look like a guy that goes 50-50?
No, that's a good one. That's a good one.
I love this one. Oh my God, I'm just a boy.
Yo, that's-
Ma'am, don't introduce me to a vibe lifestyle that you can't maintain.
that was actually true, though.
Look at it.
That was actually true. Ma'am. I say this respectfully, ma'am.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Yeah. No, but I'm all for speaking up. I'm all for speaking up.
I mean, if you can't buy me 2K, just say you broke then.
Oh wow.
This is the next one is so Shamsi. I'm ready to be loved so I can be a real man.
Yeah.
No, Adil. I'm
So what we learned now is that toxicity goes both ways.
Of course it does.
Alhamdulillah.
Of course it does. That's the best relationships. It's about sharing
Yeah.
everything, including the toxicity. Any more? Those are actually really fun.
He's just collecting.
I need a woman that makes me want to be a provider.
See, that's deep.
That's deep.
That's deep.
That requires work.
Yeah. That requires a woman that knows what she needs in order for you to provide
Go on.
that.
Go on.
But what are you bringing to the table? I am the table.
See, I would say that. I would actually say that.
So nice.
Yeah.
So good.
The table provides stability, a chance to build on something.
So many things that you are not.
I have a bunch of topics, but I think there's more important things to talk about here. Turk said something before we started recording.
I never said anything.
You did. You did. And I think it's something worth addressing. And as the host of the podcast and as a team leader,
Where is this going?
and I take responsibility in providing to our audience
Yeah.
things that were said before the podcast that need context. I know they didn't hear nothing that we said before the podcast.
As always,
but
you know.
I want to bring you here because it's very, very important. And we do love you, Shamsi.
I know.
I just want to start with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I believe that.
Turk said you are wearing a sundress.
True.
What
True. I did, yeah. No context needed.
Okay. And what I noticed before we started recording, you tucked your shirt in so it looks smaller.
when did I do that? When did I do that, bro? When did I do that?
You're gaining weight, dog. It's okay.
Okay, first of all, I believe in airy and
No, you don't. You don't.
That shirt was so big. Turk looked at me and said, "Hey, he's wearing a sundress."
okay. I believe in airy fabrics, Adil, and I believe in air circulation.
Airy
No.
fabrics.
You know?
That's a sundress.
No.
That is a pregnancy t-shirt. Shamsi.
Which month?
Wow. See, this is y'all not accepting like just good
No,
taste.
this is us telling you years ago to be careful of how you eat and how you deal with yourself, and you ignored. Now you got to this phase. Now we are going to shame you and go into a gym.
Okay, shaming me is not the best way of doing it.
It
fellas.
is the best way.
The best way. You know why? Because if you get even more fatter, it's gonna be even more funnier.
Sure.
And you know what's
Yeah.
crazier?
What?
BBL #1 is gonna be here soon, looking fit and fine. Okay.
Shamsi, you're gonna be the fattest of the bunch.
Exactly.
Okay, wait.
Well, no.
you.
This
We're
is
not-
your first time being the fattest of the
We're
bunch.
not calling him
Welcome
fit.
to the team, Shamsi. Welcome to the team.
Are there any rules I need to be aware of?
Oh yeah, you're gonna be shamed.
Does that mean I
You're
get
gonna
the,
be shamed into
Yeah.
slimming
Remember
down.
all the times me and you tag teamed him? It's
Yeah.
over.
No,
Pause, by the way.
pause. Yeah. No.
Oh, yes,
no.
we did.
No, Eiffel Tower is here, guys. No, what the hell are you talking
No.
about?
Tag teams, Turks, tag teams. You know, we take turns.
So I need you to start hitting the gym. I need you to get well and healthy.
Okay. What else?
What do you mean, okay?
What do
You don't
what
need
else?
to. We don't need to. We're just gonna fat shame him because that's what works.
I mean-
it worked with me. It worked with Hassam. It
Hassam,
works
yes.
with Harbi.
Hassam was a transformation.
Okay,
Yeah.
How about you guys just accept me as I am?
No,
No,
You know?
no. What? The
we
fuck
never
are-
accepted him for who he is.
How about you?
We're never gonna accept you for whoever you're gonna be. You gotta keep that in mind.
So I have no options. in
Feel
this?
free to change.
No.
The hate will remain the same.
Well, it sounds like you're encouraging me to change here, right? But if
Yeah.
the hate is remaining the same, then what's the point?
There's always going to be new hate.
True.
No, but then again, yeah, I do need to actually
I
start.
just told you they called me a sad sandman. All right?
Which honestly
It's hilarious as hell.
sounds like a great name for an
and I'm
album.
just
Sad.
and I'm just
A
telling you,
memoir.
if my boys that I've known since I was a kid are trashing me to this day, it's never gonna stop. So I need you to get in your bad girl era and to start getting fit.
I mean, I would. Any suggestions where? I
Here's
should
the
start?
problem. You do not look good overweight. Turks can pull it off
Well,
because he has a fat neck.
يعطيك العافية.
Wait, what?
He had.
So how does the fat net help?
It kind of like
It balances
flows.
out.
It
Yeah,
flows.
yeah.
It
There's-
flows.
Yeah.
You know
It grades down.
exactly. You don't feel like this guy is fat. You feel like he's rounded,
Well-rounded.
well rounded.
he's soft all around. You know, no edges.
He's a well rounded individual.
Yeah. And in my case,
You're nasty looking.
I
Yeah.
mean, I have not what we're going for. Yeah.
My bad. I was aiming upwards.
I was gonna say I have like a small head and a much bigger center.
No, like I can see where you're going, and I'm just trying to prevent it from now.
That's kind of
Where am I
awful.
I told you 2-3 weeks ago, someone sent me a message, "Hey, your boy is pregnant." Okay,
I mean-
and I'm just telling you, it's getting worse.
This baby's, growing very, very well. I can tell you that.
We need more babies for the
I
country.
mean, honestly, it's all about demographics. No, but I appreciate the sentiment, fellas.
Yeah.
Like, thank
a
you.
big
for-
shirt is not gonna help. Right now, you
Yeah.
look like you got double D's, by the way.
True.
No.
Yeah.
Now,
Look at you.
The bigger the shirt, the bigger the fold under your titties.
now
That's the
I just
issue.
feel comfortable in my own skin to accept myself. As
That's
I am.
what he did.
Don't.
And we didn't accept him for who he was.
Yeah, but he did. He accepted himself.
Being comfortable in your own
And look
skin
at how
is bad.
happy. And look at how happy he
I'm
ended
sorry,
up being.
this is not the same Turks as before. What are you
No.
talking about? This is skinny Turks now.
This is a much more evolved
Hey,
version
yo,
of Turks.
no,
much
Turks
more
was-
evolved. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Turks,
much more evolved.
at
I was
least-
in the triple digits.
Yes. Turks lost at least 30, 40 kilos, by the way.
True. 30.
40?
30.
Wow. Okay.
I'm telling you, you don't remember Big Turks?
I do.
Big
I do.
Turks?
But
Big Turks.
honestly, I kind of like.
Featuring Big Turks.
Hey, just don't give me that.
I kind of liked Victor's, honestly, at that time.
You're a disgusting human being, but that's not the
No,
point here.
no, but
That made you feel better about yourself. Yeah, I can say
There
that.
we go.
Exactly.
There we go.
Oh,
Exactly.
look at this
Yeah.
fat, ugly. And they used to do that. Like, yo, I hate this fat. And,
Guess
fill
who's
in
the fatty
blank.
now?
No, but listen, they used to do like fat people shit, like him and Turtle, like, and they used to wallow in their fatness at that time.
Alhamdulillah.
I would agree.
Yes,
He
you
used
know?
to eat pure dough.
Yeah, literally,
For breakfast.
literally wallow in it.
True.
Like an hippopotamus in a lake.
Just rotating.
The cookie dough.
It's just rotating in sauce.
on the red couch, Alan. On and off, literally. Wax on, wax
Is
off.
this marinara? He just starts flipping in it.
For those who are not familiar, we're talking about the the early beginnings of pasta kebso.
Yeah, before pasta.
When we perfected the recipe.
Cooked Turks on a couch.
It just sounds wrong.
Yeah.
Anyway, I need you to get healthy, dog.
Yeah, thank you, homie.
Or
Thank you,
don't.
thank you both. Actually,
Don't.
this is a very inspiring.
You're about to get married.
This is a very inspiring talk.
You're
that,
about to get married. So I need you to get in shape. You can't walk in like this.
true, very true. You need to start jogging. You need to start
Now, when it's getting married, Allahu A'lam.
working on those glutes.
But this is like one of those prayers you just let out. And hopefully it becomes real.
Well, about is a not a very accurate measure of time, Adil. So we're gonna let that one slide. Yeah, about is a very flexible thing.
She called me and told me in my dreams that I need a fit man.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm reaching out to you because if BBL number one steals your girl, you're the only one to be blamed here.
And I don't think the competition exists. Adil.
Once you see him coming in,
With his big,
oh sir, what are you talking about?
with a pulled up
He
chest.
is ready. I'm telling you, I heard samba music in the background. He's already dancing salsa. He's ready to kill these streets.
You walk up like, hola.
It's number one. It's gonna be like hola, hola.
I actually can't wait to see that.
There's no rhythm in number one.
No, true, yes.
The samba's not
The
touching
worst
the soul.
salsa you'll ever see.
It's just 1 foot salsa for some reason.
And see, this is why we work with each other, guys, because we pull each other up by the
Don't say waste because we can't do that anymore.
We can't do that with
We
you.
can't.
by the belly
We'll be
fat.
trying.
By
No.
the belly fat.
We'll be
literally.
trying.
Mm-mm.
In other
Hey,
news,
we have topics.
yeah. We're not just here
Welcome to the podcast.
we're not just here to roast each other.
This was a private conversation that became public again. It's all because of you, Champs. I like it.
I mean, I appreciate
Even though I'm
it,
the one who
guys.
started
You
it.
guys good looking out, honestly.
Okay, what do you guys want to talk about? You want to talk about TikTok being bought? You want to talk about...
What about
That
TikTok?
finally happened
Yes, sir.
by
You want to talk about... what's the name? Where is it? The problem with giving AI permissions. You want to talk about Pakistan. It's just very few things that happened like this week. So it's
Okay,
not that
well,
much.
what's the deal with AI and permissions?
So it was a conversation that I was having with one of the boys. I think you know him.
Yeah.
And we were talking about the struggles of how is AI going to be able to do everything, right? And how is it going to have control over your data? He's like, simply put, you're going to be so comfortable. Like today, everyone's comfortable with ChatGPT, right? Asking it all these random questions and so on. And then once the agents start working perfectly, you can allow it to access your emails in order for it to send you an email, access your contacts, to make phone calls for you.
because he's my friend.
Exactly.
Yes.
It's like that's when people are gonna put their guards down. And no matter how much you tell them not to put their guard down, they're going to, because when it becomes so simplified and easy, just like an Apple product, it syncs with everything so simple.
Yeah.
It's a whole ecosystem. You can say, you know what? No, I trust it. And you're gonna give it all the information.
Okay.
And that's the information that's gonna cause a lot of problems in the future because it's the personal data part. And now, like for example, you saw the new terms and service of Spotify.
No.
So basically, they have the right to everything that you put on Spotify as a content creator, and they can use it in their own AI systems to train their own AI.
So all of my music that I put up basically
Everything you
is accessible to
exactly.
their AI.
It's as if you
systems.
signed a record deal without signing a record deal, is what I heard.
What?
That's
So they have
interesting.
rights to your content.
right to use my content in ways that
Exactly.
I don't allow, basically.
You signed the terms of service to allow them.
Well, you change the terms of service.
Yes, and you want to be on here, you stay.
Do you want to be on Spotify?
Exactly.
No, but isn't that always been kind of the balance between, hey, the need for convenience and the loss of control? Like we've been seeing that battle happen on the internet for the past 20 years, in a sense, right? Like even now, like even when TikTok, like just going to that point back. Even when TikTok came out, people knew that, hey, all of your information is accessible by the company, the mother company. Nobody really cared because, like, hey,
Facebook, Instagram, even before TikTok,
Yeah.
everyone knew that they were giving up data and didn't care.
but now it's more dangerous with
Now you're giving up
ChatGPT.
all your passwords. Also, you're giving all access to private information to one entity to have that full control.
And it's not even. It's even for me. It's bigger than that because the way you talk to ChatGPT and the questions that you ask it, you're giving it your own personality profile, and you're making it so much easier for you to be set up as a customer, basically, for your data to be sent to different companies to target you with, like, hey, now we're talking about this AI tomorrow is going to start pitching me
Exactly.
Ozempic and stuff.
I basically gave you a program that lets you customize it to a way for you to feel comfortable when you're talking to it. And now you put your guard down. Now you ask ChatGPT about your personal life. Hey, does this person love me? Hey, what does this person think? This person said this.
But Adil, it's my friend.
Exactly.
That is my friend.
Soon it's going to be, hey, by the way, here's my login password. Can you please go send an email to Shamsi telling him he's fat? And then it's going to send, hey,
Gladly.
your mama's so fat. And it's going to send you a whole email. And now it knows that, there's a guy named Shamsi who's extremely fat. And now this is his email. And I know that email needs some fat shaming.
Yes.
Exactly. So send that Ozempic.
Exactly.
I don't think you can control for that. Like, as much as you can put up guardrails for how AI acts, like, I don't know. Like,
You're going to put up a lot of guard until it becomes mandatory for you to function. You can say, like when smartphones came out, some people are like, yo, man, I don't want a smartphone. I don't need no information, whatever. And then now you need certain applications to do certain things. You want to renew your passport. You want to renew your driver's license. So now you need to use technology to get things done.
True.
Now you're forced to give up information because you need to get things done. So sooner or later, there's going to be something that's going to be forcing you to give up something in order for you to get something done.
in terms of like, AI programs becoming mandatory in some sense.
I think AI programs are going to be mandatory, not in some sense, in all sense. It's without a doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, again, all of this goes back to the way you program it and the way what exactly you're trying to do. And I think back to like the issue of the guy that had to ended up going to the hospital because he asked ChatGPT, "Hey, I want to change my diet up. How can I use less salt?" And it gave an alternative that actually ended up poisoning him. So these mistakes obviously will happen in the beginning. Yeah, today they will happen in the beginning. But later on, when you get to a point of having, when you look at the social media landscape right now, it's like silos in a sense. Facebook is separated from Instagram, separated from TikTok. When you have AI programs that give you these different services in a sense that allow you to manage your life, that's when you'll see the biases come into play. Just like you see it now with social media, basically. Like the content that gets moderated, the speech
You're going to allow it. That's what we were saying. You're going to allow whether you like it or not. Because you want an ease of use. You want to get something off of your desk and get it done with as soon as possible. You're going to give access for you to get things done and to get to a point that, all these AI applications do everything I need to do in my life.
Listen, companies are not going to allow that though, right? Like a lot of companies, I think, generally, like companies wouldn't want their information out there. Like companies wouldn't want to have...
Companies are going to tell you, like right now, a lot of companies
Unless they release their own
you're
AI.
not allowed to use ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Their employees are going home and using ChatGPT.
Or
Their employees are using their phones at work.
Exactly.
Yeah, so you're not going to be able to stop it. Not everyone... to business owners, let's all be honest.
Nobody's as smart as they
No
claim to be.
one cares about your company. Your employees care about their future, not your future. They're not trying to make you rich. This is just a time for them in their life to be here. Then they're going to move forward. So when you tell them, hey, I don't want you guys to give out information, they don't really give a shit about you telling them, yo, I'm going to fire you. They could care less. They want to get the job done. So they're going to go on their phones and they're going to get the job done.
Very harsh reality check.
It is because it's the reality. And all business owners know this. It's very hard to keep a secret. We always hear about things that are happening when we're not even supposed to know these things because people are talking to other people, trying to get information and to get things done.
And now you're talking to an AI who's infinitely smarter and can collect all this information and can deploy it in ways that you're not even aware of, basically.
I mean, companies harvest data. Data just coming off your location, whatever, right? They took all of that. You think they're not going to take all your data to go push it into AI for it to understand you better and how to sell things to you and how to have you spend more time on their applications or even just knowing what kind of product that we need to sell you.
But it's my friend Adil. It's telling me nice things.
That's
You know,
the- that's the point.
it's making me feel good about myself when I ask her questions.
Yes.
It's telling me how strong and resilient I am.
And that's how social media was before.
Yeah.
That's how TikTok also got everybody. Hey, if you get on TikTok, everybody likes you. You automatically get blown up, and you got a lot of views.
No, it
it
becomes-
was very hard to get views before, but you got
Yeah.
on TikTok, you'll get views so quick.
Everyone can be famous.
Exactly.
You know, everyone can be famous. All you need is the right audience, and we have the right algorithm for that. Reprogramming people, that's always going to be fun.
It's nothing going to change, bro. It's always going to be the same thing. We're all going to have to give up data whether we like it or not.
I'm going back to TikTok getting bought. So that's where is that
So-
finally actually happening?
US and China reach a deal over TikTok ownership. Oracle, Silver Lake, and Anderson Horowitz will control TikTok's US operations under a new 80-20 framework with ByteDance. So they own 80%. 80% US owned, which is Oracle, Silver Lake, and A16Z, and legacy investors.
Wow.
20% Chinese owned. ByteDance keeps a slice. American board with US government oversight. New US only app with separate algorithm from global TikTok.
Separate,
Wow.
separate, but not different.
No, it's going to be different.
Okay.
China is not giving ByteDance and China are not going to give them that successful algorithm, no matter what happens.
Okay.
So the US is going to have their own TikTok, their own little trash ass TikTok,
Okay. So it's like a watered down version, probably.
most likely.
Free speech.
I don't know why you stayed on the 20% when it says American board with US government oversight. When did the US government have an oversight on an application?
صح?
Well, it happened. It happened with defense companies. It didn't happen with fucking social media. And the fact that it's happening now with TikTok. See, listen, I see the difference between TikTok and all of the other social media companies is they are American companies, and it's very easy for you to call their CEO in and say, "Hey, listen, we need to have a conversation." Like all of the backdoors that they found in Apple in 2013 and all that stuff. But here, you need to separate this from the mothership. So, hey, when I separate it, I need to make sure that I can still control it. So we're looking at it from that angle. It makes complete sense why they want the oversight.
The bottom line, this isn't just a sale. It's a complete rebuild. US users will download a new app that looks identical to current TikTok, but runs entirely on American infrastructure with US controlled algorithms. ByteDance licenses their technology but loses operational control. The result, TikTok survives, creators keep audience, Washington gets data control.
Everybody's a winner.
Over there. Now, when you say the US will have their own TikTok, it tells you everything that you need to know.
In terms
Because-
of
What was the problem with the US and TikTok? It wasn't that China has the data. They could give a shit. China can get data from anywhere. US can get data from anywhere.
it was the algorithm that China was crafting the narrative in
The
a sense.
algorithm wasn't even the big deal.
Okay, what was the issue then?
It was that we don't have any idea where this can go. This is too powerful, and we don't know where it can go. And guess what they found out it can go?
Mm.
Israel Gaza.
Mm-hmm.
It was the only application that was blasting all of it. And then that's when the US started going real hard.
Mm.
It was Ukraine first. Remember Ukraine?
Yeah.
It started with Ukraine and Russia. And then it moved to Gaza. And since then, the US like, our people are looking at the truth. They see the world for what it really is. We can't allow that because now we look like the bad guy. Now they know that I support genocide and I don't do nothing. And that affects me as a government. So I need to silence my people. So they purchase TikTok. They make a US only TikTok where US users will download it and will never have to hear a thing ever again about Gaza or about any of the fuckery that they do abroad.
Because content moderation.
Because of everything. We have full control again of the American people, their mind and their thought. They don't need to think. They don't need to see what we're doing abroad. Just keep it local.
Is this a sign of weakness from the US?
Of course. It was the first time they lose control. Look what they did.
Like you couldn't let someone else basically bring their game into the playground and you had to take it away.
Yeah, because they're the empire.
I agree. It's
Yeah.
just like it's an interesting perspective looking at it from that angle. Like, is this? It seems like one of the first big losses in the tech war.
They
And-
owned Google's, the Microsofts, the Apples, the internets, the fiber optic cables. They owned everything. Your thought and mind and process was all owned by them.
And then China comes in.
The media, you name it, all of it. They had full control. They can dictate whatever they want to dictate and make people say what they want them to say, and people will actually do. And they had it on control, on lock for so long. I grew up in the US. I only know about Palestine because of my Palestinian friends. They There was nothing on TV to tell me, yo, look what's happening in Palestine. My friends were the ones to tell me what's going on. And then when my father would bring like Arabic newspapers to the house, that's when I found out. Other than that, all I knew is about what's happening locally to our local team, what's happening in the city, what event is popping. I don't even know what's happening in Arkansas.
You're living in your own world.
Exactly.
At that point, in your own bubble.
That's the idea. Stay local. If you're gonna look outside, just look nationwide. Look at California, look at New York. Look what's happening, what's popping. But don't look at the day-to-day details of what's going on. World News used to be a 3-minute segment. That's what World News was.
Yeah.
It wasn't really news.
That's a unique, characteristic of the States, in the sense that it's so big that there's so much going on that there's always going to be that inward focus. But you're also right in terms of...
Also, they have an N-word focus on that one also.
That's another point.
That's another topic.
That's a completely other topic. No, but
that's a different oppression.
In terms of controlling the narrative, I completely agree. Definitely, it is a sign of, we're losing control and we need to do something about it. And if anything, this will speed up the whole idea of the fragmented, the idea of the internet fragmenting, basically, like everybody having their own internet. If the US is going down that right now.
That's literally what they're going to
do.
It goes back to our conversation.
Yeah, exactly. That point that we talked about so many times.
So many times over the last 5 years. We need to have our own internet. That's what we need to do. I'll tell you another thing. Me and one of the guys, we were arguing about all the bots and all the bullshit that was happening between Drake and Kendrick Lamar. And in his head, he was telling me when he's saying bots, he just thought that it was, just streaming numbers. He had no idea that there's full accounts that will have arguments with you online, and there's no one behind it. It's just fake images, fake avatars, and it's just writing the same thing over and over again, or just going back and forth with people randomly.
Stoking bullshit, pulling out controversies.
He did not even think of that. He thought all the people online that are saying, yo, we support Drake, were actually all real people. Until he started opening all their accounts and started looking at what they're posting, and doesn't that look like a human at all.
What a rude awakening for him to find that out.
Because you're not told that when you're there. You're told, bots are just these things that look at numbers and shit. You're not told and explained to what's happening because you're too busy making sure that locally your local team is winning.
It's important for me
to you need to go support your local high school.
Hoo-ha. It says, hit the pom-poms.
Yeah. Like they don't see what's going on. But for us here, because all the problems in our region came from abroad, all of our news is world news.
And it's something that we're very connected to because the problems are happening all around us.
You can't mention any country in the world without someone in Saudi that knows something about that country.
We are cultured people.
Mr. International.
No. And, we feel a lot more part of the world compared to, a random person living in the US. We are in the center geographically. There's a lot of connections otherwise in terms of the Arab connection, the Islamic connection. Like you can't be disconnected compared to someone in the US who's, hey, empire's running. All I need to worry about is my sports team and how they're doing.
You got Canada right above you. You could care less. And you got Mexico below you. You could care less. Us, we need to care about all of our neighbors because we're all actually the same.
And we're all in it together.
We're in it together. Yay.
Yay. Indeed, we are, Adil. I don't think we can escape that as much as we want.
This segment is sponsored by Sesame Street.
Yeah. Explaining the world.
I want to stay with AI real quick. There's an article on Arab News written by Wad Hussein. It's called How AI Could End Saudi Arabia's Infinite Workday.
Infinite Workday. That's
so let me give you some data real quick.
Harsh way of putting it.
30%. Let me zoom in. Arab News. Fix y'all website. I want to zoom. Why can't I zoom in? Why? Anyway, 30% of employees check emails at 10 p.m.
Yikes.
Okay.
That's a high number.
40% are already online by 6 a.m. Average Saudi worker faces 117 emails plus 153 Teams messages daily. 57% of meetings are spontaneous.
57.
Yes. AI at work. Early wins from Saudi organizations. This is from Al Baykan. 30% of Baykan's O3 AI platform boosted operational efficiency by 30% across 20 factories.
Okay.
Ma'adin, 2,200 Ma'adin saves 2,200 employees hours monthly using Microsoft Copilot and Azure and OpenAI. And the third company I know was called Senabil. You know Senabil Investments?
Yeah.
Like baby PIF. Senabil saw 70% adoption of Copilot within 2 months, cutting content creation time by 50%.
Okay, so it definitely it's helping. It's going to continue helping, and those numbers are going to continue increasing with time once these applications get better and better. That's not a surprise, Yanni.
The infinite workday is becoming the norm. According to Microsoft's latest work trend index, nearly 30% of employees check emails late at night. I just read you the whole thing.
Yeah.
A pattern that has blurred the line between work and rest. The president of Microsoft Arabia, I think his name is Turkey, this is precisely why organizations must move beyond basic digitization toward full transformation. AI is not a passing trend. It's a generational shift that is redefining how work gets done, how decisions are made, and how value is created. The organizations that thrive will be those that are willing to reimagine, not just to automate how it works.
I mean, we've seen that with the rise of remote working. That's the first point, you can take into account. But I don't know how quickly this change is going to take. Like, obviously, you see these adoptions.
Okay, I need to go back for a second. How does the remote working?
No, if we talk about
all this?
so if we talk about like the transformation of the working day, rather than
I talk about work overall.
yeah, work
I thought we were
overall.
talking about AI.
No, generally like work overall. AI is a big part of it now because obviously it's going to save me a lot of time. It's going to allow for better integration across the organization, and there's always going to be benefits that come up since we're at this beginning of the stage of it. I'm just thinking overall. Is this something that's going to transform the economy, or is it just going to be like the big companies? And we're talking about these big companies that have the capacity to roll out these technologies and employ them.
Well, that's actually a very good question that I really can't answer.
Yeah, Microsoft is different than your local, I don't know, 50 person company here that's just doing trading or SME stuff. So
Yeah, but they're talking about Copilot, which comes like automatically with the Microsoft Office, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's accessible for everyone.
but saying overall, we're talking about in
But
terms
how
of
to integrate it into your own operations?
Yeah, and the efficiencies that you want to implement.
When you integrate something into your operations, it means someone gotta go. So when you say, yo, how does this affect GDP? That's a very good question when someone doesn't have a job.
Unless you use AI to create a job.
Well, that's the thing. If today there's no jobs and AI just started, what's going to happen when AI is fully functional and there's no jobs? It goes back to, again, if you've been watching this podcast for a long, long time,
We have these discussions periodically.
100 million times that we repeat it over again. Universal
Income.
basic income.
You're going to be useless, and we're going to pay you to be useless.
Exactly.
We're not going to pay you to be useless. We're going to pay you to be a dignified human being who can go and create and live and thrive and, exist.
Like, I don't get it. When people don't have jobs, people can't spend, right? And if you're using AI to help boost your company, to create a product for people to buy, those people will not have the money to buy. And if
So-
there's universal basic income and you get a certain amount every single month, like you and everybody else, you're going to be careful what to spend it on. And so even the product you're trying to sell, there's no one to purchase because your universal basic income is not going to be $40,000.
But Adil, he's my friend. He's my friend. AI is making my life better here.
But you already got people like overworked, working until 10 p.m. and to start clocking in at 6
6
a.m.
a.m.
Yeah, and you already have AI ready. I don't think that. First off, when you say like they have like 150 messages in Microsoft Meetings, whatever the hell it was, right? That's gonna happen whether there's AI or not.
Regardless, I'm talking about, okay, instead of one employee doing those hours, how about hire 2 employees to do half of that? But you're not going to go through that expense. You're not going to pay that. So the
Because-
cheaper option is keep that one employee, but reduce their time with AI.
All right, how am I gonna reduce it?
No, but that's the thing.
If I'm replying to emails,
To look at it two ways. If I have AI with one employee, I can increase efficiency. If I can increase efficiency, I don't want to sacrifice, the
Quality.
trade-off. Yeah, either the quality or the employee's time. It's not about, you can work less hours now because there's AI. It's about, hey, you can do more with the hours that you work with AI.
No company says, "Yo, we're gonna work less hours."
Yeah.
because we're generating more. No,
No.
let's work double time and generate even more.
The only people that I think figured out a solution for this were the French. The French came out with a law that said, like, officially, you are not obliged to reply to emails after 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. or whatever. And you know what? The French enjoyed the fuck out of this shit because hey,
The French
legal.
barely go to work on time.
Yeah.
Again,
They're very
legally.
efficient.
They work 3 hours a day. All right?
Yeah.
It's not really like, a metric to use.
One
the
thing I know
French.
about the French, they're very, very productive.
I mean, with 3-hour lunches, how can they not be? You know,
They are the standard we hope to.
we aspire to.
You wake up, you say wee, you have
Yeah.
breakfast.
We.
All right, you go to work for 25 minutes.
You have a
then-
cigarette before breakfast.
I'm
That's
sorry,
right.
you have a cigarette first,
Please.
then you have your breakfast,
Yeah.
and then you go to work for 3 hours. Then you have to go to your mistress,
Yes.
and then you finish from your mistress.
You
Of course,
have to
you're
go to
French,
mistress,
Yeah.
right? Then you go back to work for another 45 minutes, and then you go have another cigarette before your lunch.
Yeah.
Okay, lunch. The second mistress,
Yes.
Wow.
right?
And when do you start rolling the croissants?
That's a different day.
Yeah.
By the time you're done, it'd be like 8 p.m. And by the time you get home to your wife and kids, you'd be too exhausted to have a conversation with your wife and kids.
True.
You had a very long,
True.
productive day.
But Adel, c'est la vie. It's like that's life. But again, you said it. Companies are not going to sacrifice being able to make more by making you more efficient to say, hey, we want to give you a work-life balance. They'll give you a work-life balance by giving you
More work.
no.
Less life.
either no work at all, and all the life, or just a whole, or just a lot more work and very
Do you
little
like
life.
work or life? I like them both. You're fired.
Yeah.
No.
Wrong answer.
I had to keep in mind we are a family here, as a family.
It's always.
As a family in this company, then sometimes you need to sacrifice for the greater good.
I would love to sit with every CHRO and let them talk to me about the company culture.
Their values.
I just love to hear the lies. I love when a CHRO talks to me like they are the company and they created the culture.
Besides, they're not lies; they're aspirational attributes that we working towards.
Everyone is happy to work here. Nah, sir, no.
Did you send the survey?
Bro? Never mind. I can't say it. I can't say it. I can't say it. Was that my phone or yours?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, actually, I'm the one disconnected. Anyway.
But we are happy to work here. We are happy to work here. Me and Dirk.
We enjoy
I
being
like
around you.
me and Dirk. Trust me, like we're happy with our jobs
Let me know this because my phone keeps making noises. I'm
Until-
looking for something.
until AI takes us and replaces us.
Inshallah.
I mean, if anything,
as long as I can sit at home.
it's gonna give Turks the chance to finally open up that restaurant, and it's gonna give me the chance to finally write that book.
Yeah, one day.
Yeah,
Both of those quote unquote dreams.
Where I'm coming from.
Aspirational.
Anyway,
That's what your phone sounds like.
are you hearing something different than what
No,
I'm
no,
hearing?
no.
I'm about to say.
It's just the
The alien
dial up.
sounds.
Yeah.
All right.
On the phone, no, I'm looking at the drag.
All right. Let me give you context of
I've
this.
been that nigga.
So Dame Dash sued Cameron, right?
Yeah.
Did you see the freestyle he dropped?
Camera.
Yes.
After
Yes,
after
yes,
oh
yes.
no way. Okay. No.
All right.
I-
Context, please.
First off, there's a show in the States called The Breakfast Club. One of my favorite shows watching
it's a
growing up.
radio show.
It's an amazing show. And it lost its edge when the whole Me Too culture started and they became a little bit more respectful to people. But last week they had Dame Dash. If you don't know who Dame Dash is the person who came up with Jay-Z, created Rockaware, Rockefeller Records, and so on, so on, so on.
He's one of the original partners, basically.
Exactly. He fell off
A long time ago.
a long time ago, but he still wants to be relevant as a 50-year-old gangster. All right?
Yeah.
So he went on The Breakfast Club and he had
A
a sit
meltdown.
down. Sure, a meltdown.
A meltdown.
I advise everyone to go and search Dame Dash on The Breakfast Club and just watch it for yourself. It's the best hour I've had in a long, long time. And if you're not into hip hop, you might not get it. But to us, the fuckery and the whole bullshit that was happening was beyond belief.
And we were actually watching it before we started this podcasting, and just how much we've actually been enjoying this, me and Adel.
Yes, keep talking.
Yeah, so
trying to
Dame,
find,
so
where's the sound coming
so
from?
basically, Dame Dash showed up in the episode. He said a lot of random shit, and then after it dropped, I think by a couple of hours or like the next day, he sued Cameron. Cameron.
Cameron.
Cameron.
I hate you as a human.
Okay,
yo.
Cameron.
Just say Cam.
Okay.
Just say Cam.
On his
Who's
show, he's
Dipset. Cam
What?
was a crazy artist. Had a
Did
group
you call me
named
this
Dipset.
shit?
Dipset. That's the
Oh.
name of the group back
it's a
in
rap-
then.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
rap group
So he's a rapper.
Yeah.
And now he has a show called It Is What It Is.
Okay.
with
We
another
talk
rapper.
about sports with Mace.
Yeah.
Right? And it's the funniest thing in the world.
It's just like a bunch of 90s like OGs basically
Okay.
talking
And
shit.
the whole episode is pause.
Nice. Okay.
Throw it to me, I'll catch it. Pause.
No.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay.
And Cam had a relationship with Dame Dash back in the day, and a lot of what the stuff that Dame Dash said, Cam came back and responded to, and then apparently he dropped a freestyle.
I'm not gonna play the whole thing.
I actually want to hear this
I
whole
want you
thing.
to pay attention to the words. Okay?
I been that nigga, my nigga, I had the proof. Before Q got it from Bishop, I had the juice. Listening to Pac, homie, I ain't mad at you. It's just disappointing when your OG turns snaggletooth.
It's a whole
On the
music
phone,
video.
though, I'm looking at the drag. Flashing money on the gram and know we brag. He bugging, it's about to be a mess now. Hop about the bad shit, I gotta get dressed now. But first I go and look up in the
mirror.
I don't like when niggas playing with my
Name.
Listen, man, I ain't no bitch shit. I treat him like Mitch and tell him,
Go the other way.
He start to stutter when he owe me money, man. It been about a.
Bro, I love how he
You
made a
know
whole
that I'm
production out
can't
of this.
flash the money on the gram, man.
Tell me what it means.
This nigga softer than a.
Pillow,
I started shooting at his.
window,
Then the nigga crashed to a stop,
sign,
and I'm no.
reason why.
I ain't got time. If a nigga owe me one
I
dime,
see you.
I wouldn't wanna be you. And you better not
It's actually pretty
fly.
It's really
You
good.
never know.
Like I see you.
I wouldn't wanna be you. Zip him up, we gon' put him in a big bag. Pull to his crib, cause a nigga did bad. Insert the clip.
Put myself in the zone.
Mother open up the door and she say he.
Not home.
Now what am I to do? 9 mil on the waist, 22 in the shoe. Should I kidnap his baby or maybe his baby boo? I wonder, do he know war?
Do you have a clue? Yeah.
This nigga softer than a.
Yellow,
Drive-bys out the Chevrolet.
window.
It's so good.
I love that.
It's so good.
And he's just keeping
I
it.
love his pettiness.
He's keeping it so light, honestly.
Cuba Gooding when he made him into what's his name? Come and shoot a movie. Was it Cuba Gooding? Was it?
No, it was someone else.
What's his name? Cuba something. It doesn't matter. He made him come and shoot a movie, and then he's just sitting there recording him, just laughing in the background, shooting a fake movie.
You see-
Like his. Oh, I miss New York.
Yeah.
This is the New York shit that I love.
No, but this is the nice part about like this stuff. Like when you talk shit, people are gonna come back and they're not gonna let that shit go. Basically,
Oh, trust me, he did not let this one go.
yeah. So yeah. If you're interested in these hip hop shenanigans, I mean, this shit's still going on. Obviously, with the fucking freestyle that just dropped.
Oh, it's so good.
So he sued. Who did he sue exactly?
Dame sued Cam for $300 million
300 million
Yeah.
for defamation and slander and
and things.
oh wow. And these are supposed friends, Turks.
MashaAllah.
Yeah, these are people who grew up together in a sense.
هذا ولد عمه هذا ولد خال.
Now, the biggest news this week. Rawr.
Rawr.
Sandstorm. It's not the biggest news this week. It's not. It's not. Middle East is doing something special, but we'll get to that like later on in the future when things are announced.
New announcements in terms of the artists that came out, and new branding.
All right, I said we talk about it later on because
okay.
there's more important things.
Okay,
So the Saudi and Pakistan signed I think it was a military deal or something.
mutual defense pact.
Agreement.
Mutual defense agreement.
Yes, a mutual defense agreement. Now, let's break it down very simple. And also, I think I can say this because it was a rumors before. Since when Pakistan was developing a nuclear weapon, we supported them with oil
Mm,
and other things, for them to help them, achieve their goals.
mm,
And since the 80s, what I think since the 80s or 90s, I'm not really sure,
mm.
is that we always had this kind of defense mutual agreement.
Between us and Pakistan.
Yes, but
As-
it wasn't official.
Okay,
But it was, hey, we have your back and you have ours.
as countries with shared interests and
Exactly.
mutual common ground.
And so the idea was, hey, we will interfere if you ask us to interfere, and so on and back and forth. That's going to be our mutual agreement.
Mm,
And then last week, we were talking about how the US just let Israel bomb Qatar out of the blue. And I told you, just watch.
consequences
This
will
is
appear.
consequences.
This is direct consequence, actually.
Direct consequences.
And this is so basically this says that if Pakistan is attacked or if Saudi is attacked, both countries will come to each other's aid.
Exactly.
Now we're talking about a nuclear powered country.
Yes, sir.
Let's not forget. That's bordering one of the biggest militaries in the world in terms of India. and the richest country in the region. So this seems like a very big deal, Adil.
The agreement declares that any aggression against either country shall be considered an aggression against both.
Yeah, exactly.
This was to tell
The US.
and the players in the region, let's not play games.
Mm-hmm.
We're not playing games here because it was obvious. Like this is new to Qatar. It's not new to us.
Mm.
This is the first time Qatar had to see that the US can actually be a bitch.
The duplicity.
Yes.
The duplicity, Adil.
We saw it multiple times. And the recent one was Al Houthis.
Mm.
And so we know the game, we know who they are. And this is why back then, before COVID and everything happening, you saw us moving toward Russia and China and making peace deals with the East. Not even peace deals, we're just making deals with everybody that we already consider partners. The US lost its shit. They kept sending the head of the CIA and anyone who's in any foreign department to just come down nonstop here begging us, yo, do not purchase anything from China. Yo, do not purchase anything from Russia.
Well, obviously, they don't want to lose the money and they don't want to lose the
course.
partnership
And so like, okay,
or the control.
we will give you guys weapons. We will sell you and so on and so on. Like, okay, we said, fine, not a problem. You can
is
sell
great.
us the weapon. But at the same time, we want you to sell us the things that you said you're not going to sell to nobody.
Which hasn't happened.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And then when this happened and being CENTCOM being right here,
Right next door.
literally right next door, and the place where Israel bombed, okay.
They were on a sandwich break, Adil. They were on a sandwich break.
So when all that happened, it kind of told the region. I mean, like when that happened, ever since then, last week, it's been nonstop meetings. By the way, the whole GCC
Region.
has been having nothing but meetings around the region. Also,
Because this is like we're talking about, a country getting bombed out of nowhere and just very casually nothing happens because of it.
no, it wasn't because of that. It was because you allowed that to happen. That's a different. Them being dicks, we know that they've been always dicks their entire life. I mean, they've been doing this since the 40s and 60s, right? 50s and 60s. And so we know what that shitty ass state does. But the question is, you, Mr. Hey, I don't want you to go anywhere. We need to work on peace deals. You're the one that allowed this to happen in a place where your biggest military base is. So if all of that is there and you still didn't stop it and you can't stop it, it says more about you than me.
Definitely.
So no, I can't ask for anything from you.
I can't rely.
I can't even trust
Yeah.
because, hey, Qatar has been by your side through thick and thin.
And they're a strong ally.
And then, you know what's fucked up they did to Qatar? The same thing they did to us. When we were close with the US, they said, hey, we need you guys to have open conversations with Al-Qaeda. We need you to have open conversations with Afghanistan, with Iraq, with everybody. And so we were the hub where everyone came to meet.
The
And
mediator.
then after we kicked them out, we're like, yo, we don't want any of this. And Qatar took it over. And that's why the foreign minister of Qatar said it. He's like, yo, we have a Taliban here because you asked us. We have Hamas here because you asked us.
It's a role that they ended up taking because
Exactly.
they saw that as a position that they could take and that adds to their weight internationally in a sense.
Exactly. And so they did that.
At the request of the US.
Yeah, and they still picked on them in the US because before this happened, they've been trying to destroy Qatar's reputation in the US, from funding to colleges to whatever. They've been like searching about anything on Qatar so they can just ruin its reputation. And they did nothing about it. And now you allowed Israel, of all countries,
Come and bomb me.
to come and bomb me in a place that you already exist in and you have a lot of power in. Nah, bro, go fuck yourself. And Saudi didn't wait. It's like, you know what?
At all.
That deal that we had that was was just hush hush between us. Now it's going to be an official deal and we'll make it official.
We're going to formalize it. We're going to
Exactly.
write it down, and we're going to make it public. I think, which is the more important part here. I think this is a huge shift in like the strategic board. I think of the region, definitely. Like it will make both India and Israel think twice about trifling.
India came out like, yo, we also have agreements with y'all, but let's go down, all right?
And this is also a win for China. Like when you look at it from that point of view, this is also a win for China because China is the country that supplies Pakistan with everything that it does and needs, and even in terms of debt that they own for in terms of the Pakistani debt. So I don't know where this is going to keep on going at this point.
There's
But
one
it's
scary
a big shift.
There's one scary thought that I have, and I can see the US and the whites doing it, which is allowing this whole region to step away from the US and go build our own thing. And then we side with China, and then they decide to make this region the hub where they're going to fight China.
That's a scary thought.
Is it far-fetched?
The only thing that I think would stop that is the fact that we are still going to be the main producers of oil for a big chunk of the world, not just China. So
Okay, until when?
You tell me.
When they thought,
20, 30 years.
we don't need oil anymore, you saw what they did.
They
The moment they thought, yo, we don't need Saudi anymore, you saw what they did.
yeah, but right now they went back on that. They realized, oh shit, like all this clean energy stuff is not going to work in the short term, in the medium term. I need the oil to keep on going. I need business as usual. And that's why they're still trying to,
Yeah, but we already saw your true face.
yeah, we did. And for them, they're in that position where like, hey, I need to make sure I keep Saudi on side in some sense while still not being able to say shit to Israel because, you know.
No, the West did what they always do. We're too white to be wrong. That's what they did. I was like, oh, no, it didn't happen. Genocide didn't happen.
It's not that important, which is even worse. No, it's not just it didn't happen. It's not that important. You guys are focusing on the wrong thing. You see what Justin Bieber just did? You know?
Justin Bieber just released a new album.
Do you want to talk to your friend? You know? Do you want to let him know how good you feel?
But we'll see how it goes. It was the biggest news this week, to be honest.
And considering the fact that there's still talks happening in the GCC, I wouldn't be surprised if something else comes out in the next couple of weeks as well.
We'll see.
New routes, new steps.
Again, goes back to a conversation that we had. If you've been here for 5 years, we've been repeating ourselves like crazy.
And now we see things moving and changing like we spoke about.
We need our own little NATO, our Arab NATO, where we can be just all together, combining together.
Yeah. Keyword here.
We already have a lot of manufacturing of weapons in the region. We can protect each other. We cannot go to war with someone as big as the U.S. To be honest, there's no one on this earth that can go to war with the U.S.
But that's not the point. The point is being able to make sure that we defend ourselves.
Oh, no, it's not going to happen. What are you talking about? Israel is going to, the second they see that the U.S. has no control over here, they're going to make them come and go to war with every single one of us. That's what they're going to do. Israel is the only thing. They were smart enough to take over the whole country, bro. You think they're going to allow all this whole region to go to the east and not even to look at, not even go to the east? Do you think they're going to allow this region to be independent, to make its own decisions where it can't fuck with those decisions? It's not going to allow that. So they will go to war. They will do whatever it takes. They'll burn the whole region down. They already showed it. They'll burn everything down just for them to get whatever they want.
So we're already there in a sense.
Exactly.
We're already there in a sense. Lifestyle was.
Like for like 20, 30 years, I was here, man. This region is on the brink. Hey, bro, you're the brink.
Well, there's a reason we're here.
You're the one who's causing all this bullshit. Anyway, thank you for joining our international politics segment.
Ding, ding.
Now back to Shamsi's sundress.
Oh. I mean, if anything, we go back to our...
Shamsi, how big is that shirt?
It's pretty big. As you can
Shamsi,
see.
how many XLs is it?
It's at least one.
No, there's more.
It's probably two.
It's 2XL.
Yeah, it's probably two.
It's 2XL. I can see it.
I know my XLs.
But it sits nicely on my shoulders.
Because I know Fear of God Essentials doesn't have 5 S's.
Okay, that was a good one. Needs to cover this. Needs to cover this face.
It needs to cover this
Yeah,
face.
it's like a billboard.
It's Fear of God Essentials.
And this is what I get for
I'm gonna bully you to go to a
trying
gym.
to switch it
I'm
up.
gonna bully you to go to a gym.
And I shall continue with the oversized shirts. Adam. Trust me, I shall continue.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
One day they're not going to be oversized.
Turk saw the end.
Don't.
He saw the limit. All right. He saw when he wears his shirt, it just goes up.
Mishkila,
I've been Winnie the Pooh.
I have 2 examples here that I need to learn from. Yani.
To who?
Yani, one and
First off, BBL number 1 is a different human being now.
Yeah.
All right, that's a bad bitch.
but we need to accept him as he is now. Adam.
Accept him.
We need to
Not
let go-
as he was.
We need to, yeah, exactly. We need to let go of the past, basically.
Let's all be honest. None of us appreciated who he was.
Never.
Me least of all, I think.
All right.
But we wish you well. We hope you're back
No, you
soon.
don't. No, shit. What am I calling this guy? Let's call number 1. What time is it?
I'm not the sound of music, Adil. It's gonna be too loud.
15 to 2.
Nice.
Nice.
Late night booty call. Am I FaceTime outing him? Yes, I am.
That contact name.
The name is awesome, isn't it?
I don't think-
This is a late night booty call.
We are recording.
Yes, we are recording.
That's how much we miss you, sir.
So, for the sake of consistency, Shamsi, shut the fuck up.
Oh wow.
Because I assume he said some bullshit 5 minutes ago. So,
True.
هذه بأثر رجعي.
I said alhamdulillah ala salama. That's all I said.
After some bullshit.
Alhamdulillah.
How you feeling, BBL number one?
Oh, I am fantastic.
All
I
right,
am
thank you for that.
moisturized.
All right,
I
have
am
a good one. We'll see you again.
in my.
Did he say wait. Did he say he was fantastic and moisturized?
I need to call him back.
No, guys.
I need to call him
Let's
back.
take a minute here. You said I'm fantastic and I'm moisturized.
Yo, that was so rude of me. My bad. You were saying.
Did you say moisturize?
We heard moisturized. We need time
Yes,
to call
I am
back.
moisturized. Yes, I am moisturized. In my lane, satisfied.
Like, you don't sound satisfied, my guy. Like you sound the complete opposite of satisfied.
I mean,
actually.
satisfaction is a state of mind, obviously.
Satisfied is a state of
State
mind.
of mind.
Okay.
How you feeling? You getting better?
Alhamdulillah. Yeah,
I told the
I'm
boys
good.
I called you last
All
time. You had
good,
samba music in the background. You were learning how to dance salsa.
And I
You
was-
got them hips shaking.
And I was really not looking
Yeah, of
forward to hearing
course.
what type of music you had on right now.
I'm learning to make mifongo as well.
You're what?
It's Cuban or whatever Colombian bullshit.
Oh,
So
wow.
it's a
Okay.
continuation of the joke. Yeah,
Okay. Sounds like you're in a great mood, sir.
The question is, will we have you next
Jiddan.
week on the podcast or not?
Science point to yes.
Science.
Science
says
says
yes.
It's pointing to yes.
Thank you, Bill Nye.
Because next week is Dave Chappelle. So we're going to have to record on Friday or Thursday.
We have a show on.
I mean,
Friday.
Do we have to
I am
record on
thankfully I have a sick leave, so I don't give a fuck when you record. You can record for all I care.
Thursday? As you can see, it's almost 2 a.m. We're still recording.
Guess what? I guess how long I woke up
How
an
long?
hour ago.
Oh, look at you.
Oh, so
Bad bitch, late booty night. Oh, look at you.
Living the
You
life.
start moving in these
Yeah.
streets.
practicing.
We're putting in work.
I can see. I need to make my money back on this body today.
It's a little warmer, Pat.
I paid premium.
And I deserve premium.
I'm sure you did.
Say it out loud.
I'm sure you did, sir.
All right, number one. I'll let you later on. Hopefully we'll see you next week.
Get better, homie.
Inshallah.
All right, shake
Yeah,
it. Shake it.
yeah.
Shake it.
We
Shake
hate you.
it. Shake it. Shake it. Shake it.
Thank you, Poppy.
We hate
Fuck
you.
off.
No,
Please,
no.
no.
See, that was completely uncalled for. Like, we didn't need to hear
He
that.
woke up an hour ago.
Like, literally,
I
we
hate
did,
this.
we did not need to hear that.
Told you he's a bad bitch right now. He got them lined up.
Okay.
Defenders down the streets.
I'm not sure if I'm excited or, wary of seeing his new buffed up body. He's gonna keep talking about that shit, right?
I can't wait.
Yeah, he's gonna keep.
He's gonna be happy, but finally he can. Never mind, I can't say that. I sent him a message about it.
Bro, he's gonna walk him backwards.
Exactly. I'm telling you, that's
You know?
it. BBL number one. He's
Just
gonna come in here. Ten, 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 ten,
Just to
ten.
make sure, just to make sure that we can actually see it.
Shout out to our tons and tons of listeners. Shout out to tons and tons of viewers. Thank you for being here. We appreciate every single one of y'all. We are out. So we'll see you next week, inshallah. We good?
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.